Well, this is Dina, of course, from the Bakery Boutique, but apparently she's a dead bride, so I don't know how we're going to do this segment because she's not supposed to talk. She has a dead crow in her head.
My buddy, talk to
a
it.
dead bird in her head. You have a treat that is so lifelike and realistic that it's kind of skeeving me out. But what's it called?
Don't say that. They're severed witch fingers. They're scary. They're not skeevy. We don't associate skeevy to my baking.
I got you.
Thank
yes,
you.
Of course.
Okay.
Tell me what's in your severed witch fingers, dead bride.
We have flour. We have sugar, confectioner's sugar and granulated sugar, eggs, vanilla, butter, and some sliced almonds that we're going to paint later to make some bloody red fingernails.
Wow, you know what? This looks really good. And speaking of looking good, if you look this good, dead,
oh, could you imagine
I can only imagine how good you look.
I'm telling you, I woke up this morning, came out of my grave, and poof, I was
just
done.
like that?
Just like that.
And you do have to go pick your kids up at school in a little while, don't you?
I do get them on my in-laws, and they might be watching right now and probably horrified and screaming on the top of their lungs.
Doesn't Mom look great?
I love you.
Oh, my goodness. Very much alive here in the kitchen this morning with Dina from the Bakery Boutique, and we're going to try out these severed witch fingers a little bit later in the show. Back to you.
So for now, we're going over to Danielle and Dina. What's happening?
All right, so I'm rolling up my black lacy sleeves here in the kitchen as we're making our severed witch fingers. And Dina, before we start, you wanted to give a quick shout out to your artiste of the day.
I did. Well, the woman who made my dress, her name is Sarah. She's from Cha Cha Louise, and you can find her on Facebook. And then Kristen from Gloss and Glamour came in this morning and glammed up my hair and makeup for a dead person.
For a dead person.
As much as you could glam me up
she
for
looks
a dead
wonderful.
person. Yeah.
All right, so we're making our severed witch fingers, which I just got to grab one again because these things are so stinking cool. I mean, they really look real, and they're tasty, too. The dough's fairly easy to make, though, right?
Regular sugar cookie dough.
Okay, so what are we putting in there?
So all you do is only a few ingredients. We start with the butter. You always want to start with room temperature butter.
Okay.
And then I use both confection sugar and granulated sugar.
Do you really recommend the mixer? You got to do it right to get the right texture?
I mean, you do because it fluffs it up really nice and light.
Okay.
And, nothing. I mean, you can do it by hand. I'm sure you can.
Take you forever, though, right?
It'll take you forever. You definitely. Well, they didn't have mixers, I guess, way back when.
Not when you were roaming the earth, my friend.
Exactly. So that's what everybody tells me. So we just want to make sure the butter, you want it to be light and fluffy and like a light yellow.
Okay.
You want to incorporate it. And then when you're done with that,
we're adding how many eggs?
This is actually one egg and then an egg yolk because we save the egg white for later. We're going to do like an egg wash on them. But I put the vanilla in here just to make it all easy.
Okay.
Make sure you put this on low because you don't want any backsplash.
Yep.
So you do want to incorporate the eggs.
And our final ingredient is?
Flour.
How much?
1 2/3 cup, just regular all-purpose flour.
We're going to let Dina do her thing in the kitchen, mix it all up, and then we're going to be making our severed witch fingers. You can do it too. Find the recipe now at foxprovidence.com. We got the undead in the kitchen today. But we're making a really tasty recipe, our severed witch fingers. Dina Cimarelli from the Bakery Boutique, she already has the dough ready to rock. It's already laid out. You've got it colored green.
I got it green. I wanted to make it very easy today because I know there's a lot of distractions here. So
yeah.
I don't know what you can do with those gloves on, but I know.
Yes, what do you want me to do?
I think you do that on purpose.
We just kind of make it look like
We kind of make it look like fingers, and then see what I do? I pinch like 2 knuckles.
2 knuckles.
Oh,
okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you want to get the back of the knife.
To make the little
not the
wrinklies?
blade, to make like the knuckle marks. And then what we do is do that.
Okay.
And then if you want, you can make it crooked. You can kind of like
because you got the gnarly.
Crooked.
We need gnarly
you need
fingers.
gnarly.
Right, because witches' fingers are
They're
crooked.
all-
They're all gnarly.
They're gnarly. So then you want to press down a little because that's where we're going to put the almond.
Oh, okay.
Yep, to make our nail.
Yeah, so then you do want to take, this is just egg white, and you just want to make this a little bit wet because it gives a little bit of a
Mine's very arthritic looking.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Okay.
A little bit of the egg wash, okay.
Do that.
Okay.
And then you're going to take that for the nail.
Oh, I got a nice long one, Patrick. Look at that.
And then you're just going to press it.
She lost
No, that's
her
good.
acrylic.
That's fine. Yeah.
Acrylic fell off.
Witches are banged up.
Well,
That's
that's
okay.
what she gets. Acrylic's
It's not
not
like
in
she went to
anymore.
get a manicure or anything like that. Witches don't get manicures, do they?
Oh my. No,
There we
witches don't. But then when they come out, this is a little hot, so you wouldn't do it right now. But as hot, but you're usually going to take them off. This is just red food coloring. It's actually just concentrated gel paste. And we're just going to paint her.
Nice.
Oh, those are so
cool.
Aren't they attractive?
And then we just, see, they're not really gross anymore,
No,
right?
they still are.
No, they're not.
I mean,
and then you drip some
Don't
blood.
get me wrong, I'm sure they taste great, but they just look like
Severed
people
witch fingers.
got their fingers caught in a wood chipper.
Well, isn't that the point? It's Halloween, it's scary, I'm here baking.
We don't make it
Did I
clean
not
for
cross
Halloween,
all the
Patrick.
elements, cover them? I'm good?
You look really bad.
I know. Really bad in a good way?
Yeah.
In a very good way.
Like
yeah,
really
like
good
it.
at what you are dressed up as, which is a dead bride.
Stop talking and try that.
Okay.
That's right. It's like got that buttery, crispy goodness, right?
I know you've already had
A little
that.
blood's never killed anyone. And I love how you did the display. Let's get
Yeah,
a
look
shot
at
of this display. Would you take like
Mm.
crushed
This
Oreo?
is just crushed Oreo
Yeah.
as dirt.
Yeah.
And then just underneath we just got some little like gray, yarn. We got some white spider,
Yeah.
whatever that's called, web. What is this called? Yarn.
They taste like
And I threw in some eyeballs. Ken gave me some eyeballs from the set.
Perfect.
So
they
there you-
taste like great holiday cookies.
like
Yeah.
chocolate cookies.
Yeah.
That's all it is. We just dyed it a little bit green because witch is a primarily
And if you
green
wanted
for the most
to,
part.
maybe you could make like a muddy witch finger, like she was
Okay.
crawling out of the ground or something, put
Oh
chocolate
yeah,
on top
on the ground,
instead
yeah.
of the blood, you know?
You could do lots of stuff
Tell
like
us real
that.
quick, what do you got going on at the Bakery Boutique today for Halloween?
Well, Bakery Boutique is closed today, so don't come there.
Oh, you're celebrating. That's
We're
good.
celebrating. Tonight's all about, we're going to be with the kids today. We're going to
Yeah.
be out trick-or-treating. I'm just debating whether or not to go out with this yet, with the kids.
Oh.
How do you think they're going to
I
react?
think you're going to have to wear a vest or something. It's cold.
A
Cold,
vest.
Yeah.
It's dead bride's too much vest.
I think you
Puffer
should,
vest.
when you leave here today, and you go wherever you go,
Yeah.
just stay just
Stay
like
just
that,
like
and
that?
drive around
I have to
like
go to
that.
Target.
Go to Target and walk in just like that.
Really?
Yes, I
How
think
do you
should-
think the reaction's going to be?
Mixed.
I know, you might get a few stares, but in a good
Do you
way.
think I can like just scare them into giving me what I need?
Uh,
Maybe just give her everything.
There's a good chance you might get thrown out before you even get in. But that's okay. That's the whole point.
All right, so you're closed today, but tell us a little bit as you kick into the Thanksgiving
So
season now.
that's what we're doing now. We're
Yeah.
preparing for Thanksgiving.
Good.
It's the pies. We're doing all the same things we did last year with a few different twists, but we're doing like the pumpkin cheesecakes coming up,
Love
the
it.
sweet potato crunch pie, all that yummy stuff
All
for
right.
fall. Lots of apples. Lots
Well-
of cupcakes, a pumpkin spice caramel apple right
Mhm.
now.
Oh, so
Those
good.
are yummy.
Well,
Right, well,
thanks,
thanks
Tina,
for
or wherever
sharing
you are.
Yeah, good stuff.
Michelle,
act like you don't know me.
Michelle's all dressed up, and what's going on with today's weather?